Blood Feeder is another build of mine that is great against enemies with high HP and against supervillains. Hello guys, Genuine here of Genuine Gaming, and here is my Morbius build for max difficulty or Ultimate 3, and I call this build the Blood Feeder. Overview. Before anything else, I want you to know that what makes Morbius a powerful hero in Midnight Suns is not his cards, but rather his passive abilities after increasing his friendship level with the Hunter. At friendship level 2, you can fill the hunger meter by playing 2 Morbius cards instead of 3. The Hunger is Morbius' passive ability wherein Morbius plays 3 of his cards. He draws the Bloodlust card to the player's hand. Bloodlust is a free heroic card which does not cost any heroism to play. It gives Morbius some points in block, that is a quarter of his health. It also gives all of Morbius' damage cards apply 1 bleed. When Morbius reaches friendship level 4 with Hunter, this increases to 2 bleed. When you have level 4 friendship with Morbius, then he becomes more viable to bring around with. My Blood Feeder build would depend much on his Bloodlust state and the Feeding Frenzy card. Going into Bloodlust state is not a problem when you reach friendship level 2 with Hunter, and Feeding Frenzy card becomes powerful if you are in the Bloodlust state and in friendship level 4 with Hunter, as it would directly increase its damage with an additional 200% based on offense. Similar to my Blade build, the Blood Reaper, this Morbius build, the Blood Feeder, is best against enemies with high HP or against supervillains. Combining Shadow Strike and Feeding Frenzy makes this build deadly. Here are the cards with mods with this build. 2 cards of Quick Claw modded with on KO, draw a card. I always like to mod my quick cards with drawing a card. The idea of modding my quick cards with drawing a card is that as quick cards refund my card plays, draw cards replenishes cards in my hands. If I would draw another quick card, that would lengthen my card plays all the more. Quick cards is best resource against minions. Quick Claw may have minimal damage, but it can serve its purpose against minions. I tried modding this card instead of draw a general card. I modded it with draw a Morbius card. The problem with it is that you might get trapped of only having Morbius cards in your hand. And Morbius cards are not that powerful card compared to the other heroes. 2 cards of Cornered modded with draw a hero card. I got torn between using Cornered or Mist form. Looking at my Morbius build, I can get more out of Cornered over Mist form. Cornered can be used anytime, and what I like about Cornered is that it gives 2 resist. Resist can stack when not in use. Compared to Mist form, which gives Conceal to Morbius, it is only good for a turn. Modding Cornered with draw a hero card would make it easier for Morbius to go into Bloodlust state. 2 cards of Shadow Strike modded with apply 1 marked. Shadow Strike is a good chain card, and when in Bloodlust state, it adds apply 2 bleed, making this card the best source of applying bleed to enemies. I modded it with apply 1 mark so that when combined with Feeding Frenzy, it can refund the card play. Shadow Strike is also a good source if you're hunting some Morbius card in your deck. 2 cards of Feeding Frenzy modded with apply 2 bleed. I modded Feeding Frenzy with apply 2 bleed and not quick to increase its damage. Every application to bleed is a 100% increase based on Morbius offense on the damage of Feeding Frenzy. That is also the reason why I modded the Shadow Strike ability with apply 1 marked so that when combined with Feeding Frenzy, it refunds a card play when KO'd. Don't worry of being able to KO an enemy or not, because combining these 2 cards, Shadow Strike and Feeding Frenzy, when in Bloodlust state, it is almost an automatic KO. Blood Feeder is another build of mine that is great against enemies with high HP and against supervillains. These modded abilities, Shadow Strike and Feeding Frenzy, are the very highlight for this build. If Morbius will go with Blade in any mission, both of them will become more powerful as they synergize as well with one another. I hope you like this build, and do not forget to leave a like if this video is helpful. And for more Midnight Suns video, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Ciao!